Okay, in this video we're going to look at the Rey Vintage Collection figure, which is the Black Series 3.75 figure repacked. She's VC116, so she would have been the first of the new wave of figures. It's a great image used on the card. So yeah, very nice. European packaging. VC116. These ones tend to have the issue with the blisters coming off quite easily. This one was taped down when I bought it, so you know, I thought I'd open it, have a look at the figure. So I've got a few 3.75 Reys here as well. I've got the Force Awakens version, the Last Jedi, the one that came with the bike, and this version here, which, you know, has her unmasked but still wearing the hoodie. So with that this figure, you get this piece here, so you can take the head off and just replace it with this. Quite nicely detailed. You get the same backpack that many of these figures come with. I can't see this being any different to any of the others. And then the ubiquitous staff that all Reys seem to come with. This one's got a greenish khaki belt following paint taps. So let's look at the figure. It's quite fragile, quite spindly. Face sculpt's not too bad. And yeah, so I doubt they changed her much from the Black Series 3.75. It's got waist rotation, head's on a ball joint, pretty stiff, but you can replace the head with this piece here if you so desire. It's got shoulders that go up to about there, both sides. This elbow bends to more than 90, so that's quite good. I found the other elbow quite stiff, unless it's, oh no, it needs to rotate. So yeah, both elbows go to 90, which is good. The wrists pivot back and forth, which is good, and rotate. Very tiny. Waist, no crunch really. The head's on the ball. Get pretty good movement with that. Yeah, this leg comes out pretty far to the side. Knee 90. Foot on a rocker or just pivots, hard to tell. So small. Pivots definitely and rotates, so quite stiff, but it does move. This leg is inhibited by this piece of rubber here, but it goes out that same, so you've got quite good splits. Knee to 90, same. Pivoting, rotating of the foot. So not bad. Pretty cool. And you've got the accessories you can dress her up in. Let's quickly swap out this head first and try this piece. So you have to get it over the arm, straighten the arm, and then clip that on. You can feel it goes in. Yeah, we've got Rey with the mask and the so she looks pretty good like that. I guess she'd look quite much like this figure here. So yeah, pretty similar. Yeah, not bad. And then there's this Rey with the mask up. which came out in Rogue One times. I mean, most of these Reys unfortunately peg warmed to the, you know, quite heavily. And then there's this Rey here, which is the basic 3.75 figure. And they look pretty similar, but this one gives you more posability. And then this is this one from the, oh, they got, for this video is going to have lots of falling down, so yeah, this is from The Last Jedi. I'm sure you can still pick this figure up in the Entertainer. Okay, so let's swap this off, put the ball joint head back on, quickly put the backpack on. Put the arm back, both arms back. Get the backpack on, pretty cool. So this is a look we've seen quite often with these figures. I'm sure the backpack's the same as this Rey here. Let's have a look. Okay, this one's got paint, silver paint there. But they're virtually, yeah, they must be identical. Virtually identical. So yeah, at least she's got the bottle painted silver. I'm assuming it's a bottle. But yeah. I mean, they do look quite similar, these two. Let's check the face sculpts. Yeah. She's the granddaughter of Arnold Ridley from Dad's Army. Such a classic character. I mean, this character's so divisive in Star Wars now. You know, because she took the name Skywalker when she's a Palpatine, you know. It's just, you know, and the fact that she was always good at everything rather than, you know, there was no hero's journey or no, you know, everything was easy for her. Sort of, you know, really peed off a lot of fans. I wonder if she's got upcoming movie roles now, because, you know, she could be so tainted now because of Star Wars. I mean, really, she should be in a sort of more suited to an Edwardian drama, in a lovely dress, sort of contemplative, romantic things, and the lack of opportunities for women in those days. But, you know, these are things we all worry about, I'm sure. I think things have gone the complete opposite now, with all this toxic masculinity and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, it's not a bad figure. You know, it's just the Black Series figure repackaged into the Vintage Collection. I mean, the additional posability does make this figure more displayable. Pretty cool. Let's see if she can stand without toppling over. cool. And these two are the main two to compare. This one doesn't want to stand. But yeah, I'll lean her against the speeder. Put her there. Put this one next to her. So we've got 3 Reys there. Can we get the Last Jedi version to stand? Don't move, don't breathe. Yeah, so let's just have a good close up. There's the Black Series, the Vintage Collection version. She looks pretty good compared to these ones. More paint apps, more detail. You can pose her better. You've got this piece here, you can swap, oh my goodness. You've got this piece here to swap out. And so if you're a fan of Rey or find this figure going cheap, she's something you might want to pick up. Then again, she's something you might not want to pick up. It's up to you. Let's see. Last time I'm going to do this. Okay, so there's 4 Reys. Carefully move it forward without knocking them over. Yep, good. Okay, so if you can get the Vintage Collection VC116 for cheap, a lot of them, the cards have, the blisters come off the cards, so you might as well pick her up and do a review, or you can get her in the Black Series 3.75. Anyway, it's time to stop waffling. Cheers, goodbye.